No, it was huge. We've talked about that a lot over the past month or two. It's 60-minute hockey. We put together good 20, good 40-minute, good 50-minute games, but those 5 or 10 minutes that we kind of sit back on our heels is what has killed us in different games. So we've talked about it a lot. So today was obviously more than 60, and we kept our foot on the gas. They're a great team. They're one of the best defensive teams in the league. I think they're one of the highest powered offenses in the league. They don't get enough credit, and so for us to do what we did tonight, they can be extremely dangerous. But I thought we did a really good job continuing to keep them off the puck and keep it in their zone, and we did a good job.
Have you unclinched yet, Smashville? Tight defensive games 1 and game 2, Dallas versus Nashville, but the Predators victorious in game 2. Overtime, 2-1. Craig Smith, exactly 5 minutes into the overtime period, notches the game-winning goal. Justin Bradford, penalty box reader, coming to you from Bridgestone Arena. What a game it was. We knew the series was going to be tight like this. The Predators 42 shots, not as many high danger ones as you would think, although the Stars had 23 shots, but still tight defensive game and a 2-1 victory for the Nashville Predators. Here's game reaction.
No one in the league can beat us when we play desperate hockey, and I think that in game 1 they were desperate and they showed that. Especially in the second period, maybe not in the first. I thought we came out the right way, but like I said, last game we didn't play a full 60 minutes, so technically in the playoffs when you do that, you don't deserve to win. And today I felt that we tilted the ice, and it's tough to generate momentum when you keep killing penalties, you know what I mean? You get the same players out there, they're tired, but I thought we dug deep and we did all the right things. We came back to the house and you could see it. Guys are sacrificing their bodies to block shots, and they got some good players on there that are skilled. So, for us, we're going to have to continue to play that way if we're going to have success in this series. Guys like Ben and Sagan, these guys are world-class players. Radulov, so we got to play those guys hard, and I thought we did a pretty good job of getting in on the forecheck and making it tough for them to come out of their zone. When those guys have to go back and skate 200 feet with the puck to create offense, it's a tougher game to play for them.
As we began, we learned that Brian Boyle was going to be out of the game due to illness, and Rocco Grimaldi would step in. I know a lot of people wanted Rocco Grimaldi to be in the game, and hey, he took advantage of the opportunity, notched a goal for the Nashville Predators tonight.
Those games are why you play. They're really fun, and obviously I guess I was well rested. I've been out for a few weeks and now healthy again, and got the call this afternoon that I was going to be playing, and I just want to do whatever I can to help this team get a win every night that I'm in there, whether that's scoring a goal, taking a hit to make a play, whatever it is. Just the looks that the guys give you when you do something, but it doesn't have to be a goal, it can be anything. The looks that they give you, that's one reason why you play. Better take a nap. I was on the ice this morning at 9:30, so it was kind of an earlier morning. I knew I was going to warm up. Yesterday they told me, but I didn't think I was going to play. Right when I got home, I got the call saying I was in, so I said, all right, let's get some pasta in me, let's take a nap, and let's get ready to go. Yeah, my line mates I thought did a really great job. Yarny brought the puck up the wall, he valued possession, threw it down low to Waddy, and Waddy's so dangerous below the goal line. He uses his size, took it to the net, and I happened to be there, and I was uncovered for whatever reason, and Bishop was sliding from left to right, and I happened to put it by him.
Yeah, when he was on the ice, it was difficult at first to get him in there. There were so many penalties, and he jumped into the lineup as a late decision here today, and just the way the game played out with the penalties that were called early on, he was a guy that was always kind of on the odd man out. Makes it even more difficult to keep your legs in the game, keep your head in the game. I thought he did an excellent job. The shifts that he took, even between the specialty teams, I thought he was really strong. Once we did get clear of the penalties, it seemed like whoever Yarn Croc and Rocco played with, that was a good line. And so Rocco was a big part of that. He used his speed and his tenacity and got the puck into the right zone and pushed his speed to create.
You could tell Craig Smith was pushing extremely hard all night, frustrating, took a penalty, and then he really pushed. And he pushed more, and he pushed again. And Peter Laviolette really did enjoy his game tonight, and he always gives it everything he has. But Craig Smith, that game-winning goal 5 minutes into overtime.
That was a good one. That was awesome. Hadn't seen the building like that, so not in a little while. So that was a lot of fun. Just able to get a stick on it and just happened to be to grab the puck here. So it was great.
First of all, Smitty's goal. That's what Smitty does. That's what Smitty brings every night. Is that tenacity and going to the tough areas and finding a way to make plays for our group. And we've seen that many times before with him. Get in those scoring areas and find a way to win a battle and make a play. And what a huge goal tie up the series.
I think Craig plays hard every night. I've never had a conversation with Craig Smith to say, we need more out of you, you need more work ethic out of you, you need more compete out of you. He gives everything he can every night. And so for me, that's always given. Tonight it was just night. It was, we need people to step up. When you're in a situation like that and you're down by a game in the series, you get into overtime, you can weigh the two results, and we needed to get a win. We needed somebody, so it was really good for Craig.
Lots of penalties between these two teams. Every period it seemed, except for the third. But lots of penalties between these two teams made it really tough for some of these players to get their ice time in. It really changed things up. Lots of specialty teams, but once the Predators really settled in the third period, you could see the ice tilted in their direction.
That penalty kill was great. All the guys that got used on the kill and had to take down some big minutes. It was some pretty good stuff.
Yeah, it's obviously you never want that to happen, but with our killers, you adjust a few things and got to use a couple more guys, and I think after killing it off, we just went out and played some great 5-on-5 hockey for a majority of the time when we were even strength, and but yeah, we definitely got to stay out of the box a little more.
For me, I think every time we killed a penalty, the crowd seemed to get some juice and some life from that, as did we, and I thought the penalty kill was excellent tonight. Again, it seemed like there were different points where there was some energy in the building. I thought it was pretty consistent all night. That was one of them. That being said, I liked our game. I don't think that we just picked it up from there. I thought that we competed hard against a good team, for 65 or so minutes.
There you have it. Nashville Predators victorious 2-1 in overtime in Game 2. The series is now tied at 1 each. Game 3 coming up Monday night, 8:30 p.m. Central in Dallas. And hey, we'll be there covering Game 3 for you here in Penalty Box Radio. Thanks for tuning in. Again, this is Justin Bradford.